Well, hello and welcome to Writing Wednesday. I'm Coach Brenda Hare. Happy to be here with you today. I do have a very big, I'd say pretty huge announcement today. Plus, I want to give you something. So stay tuned till the end for that. But the huge announcement is that today is going to be the last Writing Wednesday for a short bit. So, I am going to be taking a little sabbatical from Writing Wednesdays. Writing Wednesdays, if you don't know, if you're just joining in and you're like, what is this? Why is this lady showing up every Wednesday? It's just this free thing that I've been doing for almost, I think it's been about 2 years now. Hey, Deb. It's been about 2 years, and I show up live every Wednesday with just some writing tips, tricks, prayers, whatever. And in the last probably month or so, God's just really laid it on my heart to take a sabbatical from it. And so it's been kind of like, well, wait, God, like I'm showing up and my people are showing up. And this is a tough thing to step away from. It's something that I've enjoyed doing. I love being here with you guys and all of that. But I know God called me to write. And I know that that has been neglected. And so I feel like God's saying you need to come back. In fact, are y'all familiar with the old church song, Coming Back to the Heart of Worship? That song has been playing in my head all morning. Um, and one of the lines in there is, I'm sorry for the things I've made it. And oh, the song just gets me. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and listen to that song later today, but, I have decided that this is going to be, the last Writing Wednesday for a while. Who knows where God will lead? But I'm not going anywhere. My clients, in fact, Deb's on, Kim's on, both clients in different realms of what I do. Um, I'm not going anywhere. I will still serve my Publish and Tell coaching community twice a month live. In fact, we'll be going to Zoom, and so that'll be even better. But I'll be doing that. In fact, today we have one of those calls, so we'll be on Zoom today, and then so twice a month live with my coaching community, and then I have something special coming in 2026, maybe sooner. I don't know, but probably more in 2026. We'll see what God does there, and that will be extended to my writing, my subscription box clients, which Deb is one of those. Um, that is the Writer's Retreat box. And so lots of exciting things happening. So I'm not going anywhere necessarily. I just won't be showing up here on Wednesdays for Writing Wednesdays for a while, at least. So if you're one of my clients, by all means, jump over to the community. If you're not one and want to be one, you can join my community. I'll put the link up for that. But you also can join me coming up at the end of this month for our Publish and Tell Beach Retreat. And this year's theme is Jesus, Tea, and Writing by the Sea. So there's two ways right there you can stay connected. And I shared at the top of the video that I was going to be giving away something free today. And I certainly am. Some of you may have already received it. I don't know. But I actually have a freebie that I created. It's a Proverbs 31 woman writing prompts series. And so I'm going to be giving that away today for free to everyone. So that's a way for us to stay connected by entering, your email. You'll get the prompts automatically, but then you'll be on my email list so that as new things roll out and whatever God's doing, who knows, maybe he'll bring me back here on Tuesdays or something. I don't know what he's doing. But whatever that looks like in the future, you'll be up to speed on it. So be sure to grab that. I'll put that link in the comments because that link has a funky ending to it. And so it can't just be like, I can't make a banner out of it, if that makes sense. Because if I make a banner out of it, it'll look weird. Y'all will see when I put it in the comments because it has a bunch of numbers. So I'll put it in the comments. And then for those watching the replay, I'll put it down in the show notes so that you can get it as well. Okay, let's read some of the comments. Kim says, I get that feeling so much. God called me to step away from women's ministry at my local church in May. And it's hard to let go and be obedient to him when you see all the good. Yes, it's so true. I've done that many times in the last, many times in my ministry. I've stepped away from well-paying jobs when God told me to. I've stepped away from leadership positions. Earlier this year, I stepped off my leadership team at my church. Um, it's just you have to follow the leading. And yesterday I was listening to a minister, and one of the things she said was that she didn't have two nickels to rub together. She didn't have any money, but and she was struggling, and she was like, God, I will do what you told me to do. I will be obedient no matter the cost. And she said from that moment forward, their household began to prosper. And it wasn't about financial gain, it was about being obedient. And um, it just kind of hit me different yesterday. And I was like, it might be time. It actually might be time to step away. Not that I'm financially gaining from Wednesdays, because this is a free program, right? I do this free every Wednesday. And so I've already changed it on Mondays. I was doing a You Matter Mondays, and I've decided to change that. And I post something every now and then, and I may do something completely different. Who knows? Whatever God leads, right? And so thanks, Kim, for affirming that. It is truly whatever God leads, and no matter how good it is. And it's fun showing up here on Wednesdays and seeing you guys and talking to you guys. But if you're part of my community, you'll still see me in other ways, right? We'll get to enjoy each other in other ways. So for those in the community, I'll see you at the top of the hour today for Q&A. And then for those not in the community, of course, you can join. And if you're in my community in other ways like Deb is, you will be getting a box soon, and you're going to love it. I love each one. And this one is just, it's God's doing a work. Let's just say something. God's doing a work. Laura says, we can't do everything. It's important to discern and do what's best for you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Q&A is at noon Central Time. So at the top of the hour, Kim, noon Central Time. And for now, that's staying the same. And so is the tech talks we have on Fridays. But I think I'm going to bring them all back to Wednesdays, everything back to Wednesdays, because some of the people that wanted it on Friday are no longer with us in the community. And so it just makes better sense to do it on everything on Wednesday. In fact, let's just go ahead and make that change, because next week, yeah, let's do that. So next week we will do Tech Talk on Wednesdays. So from now on, everything in the community is going to be on Wednesdays. We'll do and at noon on Wednesdays. So if you're part of that, see you there at noon today and noon on next Wednesday Central Time. And then for everyone else, I just want to extend a thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing, liking, doing all the things. You guys have been such an encouragement to me. It makes me kind of teary-eyed to say, goodbye for now, even though it's not really goodbye, because most of you are in other areas in my community. But it is something. It's putting a little closure, and it's taking a step of obedience and taking that step of faith. And it's like, oh, God, what are you doing? What are we doing here, God? But I know that it's time, and He's given me a peace about it this morning. I started to type out I send an email out about this, and I type out the notes and all the stuff. And I started to do it, and I thought, maybe not today. Maybe today's not the day. And then I said, no, today's the day. It needs to be today. So this is it. So any thoughts, comments about what you've gained or loved about Writing Wednesdays over the last almost 2 years now? I'd love to hear some of that from you guys as we just kind of wrap up and check out for today. Perfect. Kim says she's good coming back to Wednesdays. That's good. And Deb says she's loved every single one. Also the boxes, I'm assuming. Yes, me too. And I just love what he does through them. It's so, I don't know. I love that you get it on your side as the receiver of it, but it's so much that I get on my side of putting it together and working with God on it. It's just so fantastic. Laura says the challenges were great. I wonder why, Laura. You won like almost all of them. You were on fire this summer with those challenges. In fact, I owe you some prizes in the mail. And here's the thing. Let me know. Do you want me to mail them to you, or do you want me to just bring them to you at the beach retreat? let me know if you want to get them ahead of time or you want me to just bring them to the beach retreat. Because I can do that because you're coming. Yay. Super excited about that. So let me put that up too for those who want to register and haven't already. I know a lot of you online have made a decision, yes or no, one way or the other, that are on today. And but whoever's watching the replay may not. And I wanted today to be the final day for that, but I think I'm going to extend it to Friday just because I haven't sent out the email I need to send out yet to give people that kind of final notice. And so I think I'm good if I extend it till Friday. And then we're off and running with the beach retreat. So, woo, next thing. And then after that, we'll be in October. We have a event in Mineola. Huge shout out to Jan Jacobson. Today, she released her new book, The Beautiful in You. So excited for her. If y'all don't know her or haven't followed her on socials, go over and follow her. Show her some support today. She was one of those beach retreat attendees last year. And we worked through, she already had this book kind of stirring and she was already working on it. And we just kind of framed it up and helped her flesh out some of the details of it. And it's here, it's in real life. And so I'm really excited for her. She's had a rough year, you guys. And so show her some love. Just go over there and congratulate her, show her some love. Personally, and has nothing to do with the book. I'm sure there was spiritual warfare because it's a wonderful book about Jesus. But I also know that she's had some personal losses this year that are life changing, right? And so we just want to show her as much love as we can. So Kim says, so proud of Jan. Can't wait for the Lord's forthcoming book and Deb's forthcoming books as well. God is so good, faithful. Yes, he is. And Deb, oh my gosh. Deb's doing this writing challenge and she's pumped out like 8,000 words already in I don't know how many days. She's on fire. Let's see. Deb says, I'll take Wednesday off my Google Calendar, but I will still be so excited for my monthly boxes and I will share each of them on my socials moving forward. Oh, thank you, Deb. And there will be something coming for the Writer's Box subscribers. So just know that you will see me again, okay? And I think I maybe asked you about it in an email. I don't remember, but there will be something coming for subscribers. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, for now, no more Wednesdays with me. I'm sorry, Deb. I'll miss you on Wednesdays. I'll miss my bang sister on Wednesdays. But we will be obviously in touch on socials and supporting each other that way for sure. And I will be cheering you on as you write. That's exciting. Your book sounds exciting. I got an incredible email from one of our community members, Stephanie, today or last night, I guess. She's on the fence about the beach retreat, and she said she really wants to try to make it. And then she said, because about my book, she goes, I have been working on it and it's turned into, I think there's, I want to say 5 children's books and 2 other adult books. So she originally had 1 book idea. Now she has 8 if you add the first one. So it's like, okay, Steph, you need to come on to the beach retreat. So we've got a lot going on in our writing community, and it's exciting to see what God's doing and how God is using you ladies to share his word. And I love that it's the same message of God's love, but through each of our unique stories and situations. And Deb, I can only imagine that yours is going to be sharing about your new baby in your life and all of that cuteness overload. So I'm just excited that we're each following in God's footsteps, and it's been a pleasure to walk with you guys in this way. So I am a little sad to say goodbye to Writing Wednesdays, but like I said, it's sabbatical. I don't know, it may come back around, it may not. We'll see what happens. But for now, this is it. So thank you guys so much for being faithful and for watching, and thank you for being loyal subscribers and members and all the other parts of the community that you're part of. It really is a pleasure working with you, alongside you, to see God's vision come through in your life, come forward in your life, and all these books forthcoming. I cannot wait to see them all. It's just so exciting to see. Like today, I was literally in tears when I saw Jan's post, because it's like, just a year ago, like she was sitting there with this dream, and then now here she's holding, like it's happened. It's just amazing, amazing, amazing to see and to be part of. it's really a privilege. So I thank you. Thank you for being here. Love you, Deb. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a loyal subscriber all this time and for loving the boxes. And I pray that they continue to cheer you on as you pump out this book in the next 90 days. I will tell you that you're seeing your post was a little bit of my push to it, like it's time to take a sabbatical. I was literally laying there in bed last night thinking about, the 10 books that I've published so far personally, and how many are on my list, right? And then in what, like, when I published these four, now mind you, I did have a co-author when I published these four, but we published 4 books in 6 months. Like that was some serious writing time. I want to get back to that. Like I have over 80 books on my to be written list and then it keeps growing. And so I need to get back to this type of writing. I need to get back to that focus of writing. And so who knows what that looks like. You may see we do have a writing sprint next Wednesday. You may see more writing sprints coming. You may see more oh, thank you, Yvonne. Um uh I don't know why you can't hear me. Everybody else can hear me. I don't know why, but thanks for my hair. Um, you may see more writing sprints. You may see more writing um, in-person workshops if you're local. You may see more there. I don't know. It's going to be more actually getting writing done, which is the focus of this beach retreat. Is we will actually spend some time writing at this beach retreat. I'm so excited about that. Really honing into the spirit and focusing in and writing with some prompts and some fun things. And so um I'm excited about what God's doing. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm excited about it. A sweet dear friend of mine that prophesied over me years ago, um, somewhere in a journal I have what she prophesied, and I cannot for the life of me remember the one word that she gave me. Um, I can't remember what it was. And so I reached out to her recently and I said, "Hey, I don't know if you remember this or not, but," and she's like, "Well, of course I remember it, but I don't remember the word." She says, "Once God gives it to me to release to you, it kind of goes." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I was just hoping." And she's like, "Well, but he's giving me something new, something stirring since you've reached back out. So let me sit with this and before I share it." And so one of the things, and I have to go back and read it, which I'm so glad or listen to it. She recorded it for me rather than just talking in real time so that I have it, was about change. And I'm like, that's interesting because there's a lot of change going on. And this is before any announcements, right? So I love that she's so tuned into the spirit and she can see that in us other sisters that are spirit filled. So anyway, I don't know what God's doing, but it'll be exciting to watch and unfold. So stay along for the ride. I dropped the link earlier. I'll drop it again so that you guys can get that Proverbs 31 writing prompts. You'll love it. It's basically 31 days of writing prompts. No, it's not. I lied. It's not that many. I can't remember how many days now it is. So, anyway, you're gonna love it. I loved it. I love it. And so I just want to share it with you guys. So make sure you grab it and it'll get you on my email list if you're not already, which I think most of you are, but if you're watching this for the first time, you will get that for free and you can stay connected to see what's next and see what God's doing. So there you have it. That's all I've got for you folks today. I love you. For those coming to the beach retreat, I will see you in just a few weeks. I cannot believe it. Again, congratulations to Jan. Her book will also be available soon in the Publish and Tell Book Boutique over at what is now Ellis, but is soon going to be called something else. Found in Fancy, I think is what they're calling it. Found in Fancy Marketplace. So if you haven't been over there, get over there, check it out. Everything's changing. It's amazing how much we've expanded. We have 4 times. Publish and Tell has 4 times the space. And so the junk journal stuff has just exploded. It's taken over. There's going to be more books. There's all kinds of fun stuff happening over there. So we've got a little tea bar area. We've got custom teas coming in this week into the store, made just for us. And so super exciting stuff happening over there. And so anyway, stay tuned. That's how you're going to learn more. Stay tuned. It'll all be happening on the Facebook channel as well as here on YouTube. So thanks for being here. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm praying for you and praying that you will be obedient to whatever God calls you to be doing. And however I can help you in that journey with publishing your books, book covers, writing, all of the things, reach out, let me know. I'm here for you. Thank you, girls, so much. Thank you, ladies. Love you, love you, love you. That's it.